cut.
Hey, what is happening, guys? My name is Eli DNA, checking in again with another review video. So just to begin with here, this is a new controller made by Astro, and it is also made with PlayStation. So both PlayStation and Astro came together to build this badass controller. So off the start, like, everybody wants to know, how much is this controller? You can see it up here. I got this one out of GameStop. It is $199. GameStop does offer you a extended warranty for a year, as you guys can see it right there. Hardware, blah blah blah, sale. That's actually my warranty, and it cost me like $50. So that's gonna cover it for an entire year. If it breaks or whatever happens to it, they're gonna replace it with a brand new one. So in total, which I do recommend you guys get the warranty on it, because you never know what's gonna happen with these controllers. But in total, it's a total of $250 that you're gonna spend on this controller. I've been using this controller for about 2 hours, and I could already tell it's gonna make me a more badass player on the long run. Sure, it's a new learning curve. I gotta learn new buttons and stuff like that, but it's like your typical what do you call it? It's like your typical SCUF controller, you know. But this one's more sturdy. It is better built for duration, and it's more comfortable when you're gripping it, you know. So down here, I do want you guys to see this. It's for PS4 and also for PC. So you can actually connect this controller to a PC. And per se, if you want to play Fortnite on your laptop or computer or whatever, you can use this controller and connect it and use it on your PC. So that's a pretty cool feature on it. So I'm gonna open this box here. It's got a nice little case, as you would expect. And then I guess you could just put this away somewhere, put it on the shelf or something. But the controller itself, it's inside this little bag here. It's got the cool Astro logo on it. Okay, so we'll open this baby up. Here's the cable that you connect to your PC, or no, I think this is the one you connect to your PlayStation. Because for the PC, it's another little USB drive. So here's the controller. As you guys can see, it's pretty slick, man. Let me look at that. I did already open this one before, prior to this video, because I was testing it. So you guys can see I already changed my analog sticks on it. Obviously my right analog stick is a little bit taller, so I could get better aim whenever I'm aiming down sights. And check this analog out. It's like the old PS3 analogs, if you guys can see this right here. It's not like the other PS4 analogs, because ever since I started playing with these PS4 analog sticks, I don't know about you guys, but my aim has been shit with these old PS4 analog sticks. And then I wasn't ever the type to put attachments on them to extend them and this and that. I just didn't like the feel of them. So when I noticed Astro came out with these analog sticks for this specific controller, that's when I said, yeah, that's the controller I need. So you can change your analog sticks. It's in this little bag. It's got a nice little cover there. But there you go. There you have your analog. Oh, you have your options there. Let me move this llama here. You have your options right here. I'll just pick it up. You can either go back to the old PS4 analog stick, like this one. And you can see this one's a little bit taller, so this would be your trigger one. You can pop out this other one. It's a little bit smaller, so I'm guessing this would be like your moving analog, like to run and whatnot. And then you got options here. This is another little one, and this is another little one, I'm assuming. So you got your 4 options right there, your 4 analog sticks. You got your tool right here to if you want to shift around your analog placement. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that feature on the internet or on other YouTube videos where you can swap the analog and move it up here, like you would have on an Xbox controller. We'll do that right now. So this is a USB drive that you would connect to your controller in order to use your controller like, wireless, without having to use this cable. So you do have those two options. You could use the cable on it, or you could just use the USB drive on it and then use it wirelessly, you know. So this is the same one you would connect to the laptop or computer in order to use the controller on your laptop or computer. Alright, so that's out of the way. So one last look at the bag here. It's a pretty cool bag. It's a nice little feature. Alright, so moving on to this controller again. In order to shift the analog and say move it up here, you got your 4 screws right here on the face of the controller. We'll just review the controller real quick. I mean, you got your buttons as they are on a PS4 controller. You got your share button, you got your pause button or your options menu, and this one also works, whatever the hell it's called. Then you got your buttons up here. This is the button that'll switch it from wireless to a wired connection. And then this one right here, I'm assuming it's like for player 1 and for player 2. I think. I'm still brand new to the controller, so I'm still learning it, but I just wanted to make this video just to make sure I showcase what the controller looks like, what it feels like. So here in the back, you got your UL. I don't know if you can see the, yeah, there you go. UR, I'm assuming it's like under right, and then UL under left. So, and then you got your configuration button right here. You just press and hold that button, and then you can reassign. Like say the X, you reassign it back here, so you can jump with X, or you can jump with this. So basically, that's the reason I bought this controller, because it's more sturdy. Like you can jump with this button back here, so it's pretty cool, you know. And it's built into the controller, so it's pretty sturdy, man. I mean, you can tell right there, it's like a big button. I find it hard to believe that you're gonna be able to break this button, because it's just like a button like any other button, you know. Versus your other like attachments, like this one I used to have on my PS4 controller. On this one, right, you would connect this one through the back, like this, right? And then I mean, this was a pretty cool attachment, but in the heat of the moment, when I'm like trying to press this button, this and that, sometimes this button would fall off, because you could detach it, right? So it would fall off, and not only that, sometimes it wouldn't register it, you know. So it was kind of hard, it was kind of annoying, but even still, like, the analogs would kill me on this controller, so that's why I bought this one. But anyway, so here the analogs, you can take them out, and these screws on the controller are pretty nice. Like there's no problems at all taking this piece off and putting it back on, you know. It's fairly easy, fairly simple. So you just pull it out like so, and then you just put it here to the side, and you can see your analogs here. These buttons, I don't think you can take them off. You can't. I don't know if you can take this one off. You probably could. Okay, yeah. So see, you could switch them out, take them out. There's a little red line here for you to realign the analog properly inside the controller again. So you realign it right there. This one, per se, you want to change your left analog stick and put it over here where your D-pad is. So you would just switch it right there, and then put this baby right up here. Align it with the red little line right there, you know. So you realign it right there, and bam, you got a different type of configured controller again. So now you put the face plate on it, and then you screw it back on. Plain and simple, man. Look at that. Like, how long did that take me? Like 1 minute at the most. And there you go. You just reassigned it again. So let me connect it to the PS4, just so you guys can see how easy it is to do the switch on your controller, and you ain't gotta worry about nothing else, you know. So I'm gonna keep talking here while I connect this controller. So you just connect it here through the back. Whoa, camera angle, bro. Let me move it again. Okay, here we go. So now you press the PS button, and right there it registers it. Alright, so, you know, L1, or I mean R1, L1, and then this analog, see, You could see how it moves on screen. Oh, let me see if I can get it together. Left, and then this one, right, left. So it's pretty self-explanatory, you know. It's very, very easy to change the analogs and whatnot on it. These things right here, I'm assuming it's the counterbalance to the controller. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure it's got some, you know, I don't know what they call them, but I think it's like little weights inside the controller, so you can shift the weight to the back of the controller right there, so it's more this way, the weight, or you could switch it here, push the weight forward, which would push it forward, right? I'm assuming that's what it is. I haven't looked into it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And anyway, here on the back of the controller, you also got this nice little grip feature that you don't find in your regular PS4 controller. You know, so I mean, it's a pretty sturdy controller, but even still, after playing with it for about a couple hours, I know it's gonna make me a better player right off the bat. Like, I'll be putting some gameplay here on the screen if I haven't already, but basically this is a pretty cool feature because now you can jump. You can jump with the X button, like I'm pressing X and circle over here. You see, but basically you can jump with X now. The plan of attack on this controller is to never let go of your analogs, you know, while you're attacking and whatnot. So basically you can jump and shoot at the same time, jump and shoot, and you got a nice sturdy controller that'll back you up on it. So absolutely a controller must have. I really do like it, the PlayStation Astro C40. And this is my little review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Pretty self-explanatory. If you guys have any other questions, hit me up in the comments section. I'll be more than happy to answer you guys' questions. Once again, here's the PS4 Astro C40 controller, brand new. This baby came out yesterday, March 31st, 2019. So if you guys want to save up maybe for this controller and get it for yourselves, you got a nice little tutorial. Trigger stops. Oh, it even has trigger stops. Okay, cool. See, I'm still learning about this controller. 12 plus hours of battery life after you charge it. Wireless audio. Integrated remappable rear buttons. C4 configuration software. Yeah, I mean, this is it, man. This is the next big thing. Astro C40 TR. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and like I said, if you have any other questions, just hit me up in the comments section. Once again, my name is Eli DNA. Check it out, guys. Have a nice day.
Tell me like a Hellcat.